Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Husam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just going to go pick my size. And then after that, I'm going to choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back. So I'm just going to get it as it is. I'm going to click add to cart, view cart. And this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout. You fill in all your information. And then after that, coupon code Husam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Because Liverpool absolutely suck right now, I'm doing 2 giveaways on this stream. I want to give back to the community for suffering through the misery. So big up to all of you guys locked in. We're going to have an all-timer stream because we're going to have to speak the reality. I don't want your money. I don't want your support other than like button and subscribe. We already have 700 people in the building. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Mods, please keep reminding the people to like the video because we have 700 people in here. We should be at 200, 300 likes already. So all I want from all of you guys is just to close the live chat, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. We have to get the likes up ASAP because it helps push the algorithms. Because Liverpool Football Club absolutely suck right now, and there is no if or buts or maybes about it. So please, like I said, close the live chat, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Keep getting stuck in the chat, keep getting involved, keep letting me know your opinions. And like I said, just because Liverpool suck right now, I'm gonna do 2 giveaways on today's stream to give back to the community. And do check out our sponsors, OK Jersey. Use code Husam for 8% off. So anyway, guys, let's just start off by addressing the obvious. It's finished, chat. It's finished. It's done. It's finito. That's just the reality of the situation. It's done. It's done, guys. There is no more protecting this manager. There is literally no more protecting him. There is just no more protecting him. There is nothing positive you can say about Arne Slot anymore. There is none. If anyone has a solution other than sacking Arne Slot, let me know. If anyone has any other solution other than sacking Arne Slot, let me know. I'm here. Give me one solution and I'm a willing listener. Unfortunately, there is no other solution. There is no other solution. We have to be honest with ourselves, even as someone who backed Arne Slot. Even as someone who was pro Arne Slot, even as someone who sat there in the Liverpool Civil War streams and defended and protected Arne Slot, I think protection time is over. I think defending time is over. I did my best. I tried to be positive. I backed this team. Yesterday, when asked about my prediction, I said 3-0 Liverpool. I'm a dumbass for saying 3-0 Liverpool. 3-0 was correct, but it was the other way. I backed my team to defeat 19th place Nottingham Forest at home. I did. Unfortunately, we are in a position where there is no solution. The English language has beautiful words. The beautiful word that the English language represents Liverpool Football Club and Arne Slot's position as Liverpool manager right now is untenable. This job right now for Liverpool Football Club, the manager, the head coach of Liverpool Football Club, is simply untenable. You cannot keep going the way that you're going and expect that everyone is going to be okay with it. And I want to address something that's been bothering me more than anything else to begin with. And there's a reason why, even on the Liverpool Civil War stream, I looked at Errol and I said, it is not a Scouser versus foreigner divide anymore. Today, the Scousers spoke with their feet. They did not sing, get Arne Slot out. They did not stream, get Arne Slot out. They did not say, oh my God, get Arne Slot out my club. They didn't. They didn't. You don't know what they did? They walked out with 10 minutes to go. Their feet spoke. Their feet spoke what their mouths didn't. Their feet spoke what their mouths didn't. And some people come here and act like I'm saying some crazy shit. People sit up here and acting like I'm saying something mad. I saw certain people on Twitter call me out, saying, oh, the slot in thing was a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. With all due respect, we did not pepper Nottingham Forest and lose 1-0 with a set piece. We did not dominate Nottingham Forest and lose 1-0. We lost 3-0. 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest. So the slot in thing was not a gimmick. I felt what I said. You guys know I'm a very opinionated guy. I'm a very opinionated guy. You get me? I'm a very opinionated guy. I have stated strong opinions on this platform before regarding other football clubs, regarding my own football club, regarding so many different things. I sat here and I criticized players. I criticized other people. I criticized other teams. I criticized other players. I criticized so many things. But now the criticism is beyond any player. People love scapegoating certain players in this team. The biggest example of it is Salah. Salah, and Todd will know this when he's done just being a fraud in the chat. He'll know this. Salah has been getting cooked by the Liverpool fan base for a month straight. He was the only one trying out there from the forward line on the pitch today. He was legitimately the only one trying. He was actually the only one trying. Mo was the only one trying. Today, we cannot scapegoat players anymore. We just can't. We just can't scapegoat players. We can't scapegoat individuals. And there's a reason for that. You want to know the reason? It's very simple. It's quick math. You cannot sell 25 players and keep the manager. You just can't. The solution to the current problem at Liverpool cannot be, let's go sell 25 players. It just doesn't. And by the way, I just want to make something clear to everyone in the chat. Buying Mark Gahey and Semenyo in January, what difference does Semenyo make to today's game? I just need someone to explain it to me. I need an explanation right here, right now. Tell me, what's your explanation as to why Semenyo helps Liverpool Football Club today? So remove Gakpo from the team, insert Semenyo, then what happens? How does it change the way that we play? How does it change the way that we operate out there on the football pitch? Hint, it doesn't. Hint, it doesn't. There is no signing that makes a difference to Liverpool Football Club right now. There is no signing. Because it was never about a signing. And I made this clear even on the stream yesterday. I can go back to the stream yesterday. And I can go back to the crisis meeting on Thursday. And I am not changing my energy based on the result. I'm saying it right now. And I said it before the game. And I said it before a ball was kicked. I said, until the structure and the style and the way we set up changes, buying players will change nothing for Liverpool Football Club. And people can have their opinions about me online. People can say whatever they want about me. I'm on a public platform. It's YouTube. People can cuss me. People can say whatever they want. It's YouTube, guys. I'm a public figure, so people are allowed to say whatever the hell they want. It's okay. It's fine. I don't care. But no one can sit here and claim that I wasn't positive as fuck. No one can sit up here and claim that I wasn't vibesing throughout this horrendous period. No one can sit up here and claim that I wasn't backing Arne Slot. I have backed Arne Slot to the hills. I sat there on the Liverpool Civil War stream and I was with the Slot inners and I backed the manager and I backed the players and I backed everyone. And I said, yo, I believe Arne Slot will turn it around. I believe it. Today's game, if you think that it was just a gimmick, I turned after the third goal. I didn't turn after the first goal, or I didn't turn after the second goal. Third goal is when I was done. The third goal is the moment where I just had enough. I'm like, nope, you cannot concede 3 goals at home to Anfield, lose 3-0 to Nottingham Forest, and think it's okay. And listen, rival fans will have their agenda. Rival fans will have their agenda. Liverpool fans will have their agendas. Let's talk about Isak. Let's talk about Ekitike. Let's talk about Wirtz. Let's talk about Salah. Let's talk about Gakpo. Not a single signing in the planet would change the way that we play, which is the biggest issue at Liverpool Football Club right now. The way that we play and the way that we set up is our single biggest problem at Liverpool Football Club. We were saucing. The first 30 minutes of the game, we were saucing. We were cooking. But this team has no confidence. This team has no belief. This is no longer from doubters to believers mentality monsters, Liverpool. This is not mentality monsters. These are the mentality pussies right now. Because all the players lack belief, because all the players lack confidence, because all the players don't believe in themselves anymore. And the truth of the matter is, part of the reason why certain players lack belief is Arne Slot. Ekitike lacks belief in himself because he's been dropped out of the team. Wirtz got dropped after having good games, so he lacks belief. Kerkez lacks belief in himself. Konate lacks belief in himself. Probably Frimpong lacks belief in himself right now. Which Liverpool player right now, other than maybe Mo and Soboslai, actually believe in their own abilities right now? Who? Name Liverpool players that you watch right now and think, wow, they're so confident in their own abilities. No one is confident in their abilities anymore. No one feels positive about themselves anymore. And it's funny because on the stream with Kopish yesterday, I said, I don't want us to press and create spaces in behind. Let Milinkovic and Morello have the ball with each other, guys. Let them pass to each other 100 times. It's okay. It's okay. Let them pass to each other. Guess not. Guess not. We decide to press them like that makes a difference. Doesn't make a difference. We're here, guys. We're here. And we suck. We suck right now. We have to admit it. We absolutely suck. And there is no solution right now other than sacking the manager. I don't want to say the word slot and out in the same sentence just because I respect the guy, just because he's the Liverpool manager who won us the English Premier League. So I don't want to say those two words. So I'm going to use a different word. Club statement. That's the combination I'm using with each other. And I expect a club statement soon because this can't carry on forever. This simply cannot carry on forever. That's just the reality of the situation. It just can't. How long are we going to do this for? Honestly. How long are we going to do this for? Like, how long are we going to sit up here and go like, these players did this, this player did that, this player should have scored here, this player should have defended there. We're not going to sell 20 players. We're not going to sit up here and sell the entirety of the Liverpool squad. That's just not going to happen. That's just completely not a realistic scenario to associate with Liverpool Football Club or with any football club for that matter. You cannot sell every single player. You can't. You think that I can basically sell essentially 30 players? You think that I can sell 30 players? Is that it? Is that it? I think the job is becoming untenable, and I'm not even just speaking purely from a fan perspective. I'm even speaking from the club perspective. I'm speaking from FSG's perspective. Wirtz is a depreciating asset. Ekitike is a depreciating asset. Isak is a depreciating asset. Kerkez is a depreciating asset. Let's assume, for the sake of argument, we want to sell Kerkez in January. 1,400 people in here. Make sure you guys are all liking and subscribing. I'm asking you for a number. Let's say January 1st, I sell Milos Kerkez. How much will I sell him for? Give me a number. Give me a number right now. We bought the guy for almost 50 million. How much will I sell Kerkez for if I wanted to sell him on the 1st of January? Tell me right now. How much? 20? 20 at best, based off of his last season's reputation. His price tag has already been reduced to half. Today's new buzzword is club statement and depreciating asset. You want to know what's a depreciating asset? A car is a depreciating asset. Because as soon as you buy the car, from that moment onwards, its price keeps going down and down and down and down. You want to know what's not a depreciating asset? Land. Because when you buy land, you expect to sell it for a little bit of profit, or at least 5 years from now, sell it for the same exact money. So you know you're not going to lose your money when you buy land. At Liverpool Football Club right now, not a single player retains his worth. And actually, even the older ones. Some people want Salah gone in the summer, right? Salah is headed to Saudi Arabia. Let's assume, for the sake of argument. Let's say that Mo was going to be sold to Saudi Arabia for 70 million, for 60 million. If these performances continue until the end of the season, he'll get sold for what? 20? Even Mo is a depreciating asset. Even Mo himself is a depreciating asset. So McAllister, Gravenberg, all these players, we won't even be able to make money on them. Which is why I said I'm looking at it from FSG's perspective. Also, the other thing from FSG's perspective, which I think is very important. The other thing is very important. What happens if we don't make Champions League football? Have you guys ever thought of that? Have you guys ever thought of that scenario? What happens if we don't make Champions League football? FFP? Fucked. PSR? Fucked. If we don't make Champions League football, we are finished. We are absolutely finished if we don't make Champions League football. We're finished. FFP nightmare, exactly what Sam Tyler just said. FFP nightmare if we don't make Champions League football. FFP nightmare, PSR nightmare, every single financial, whatever governing bullshit thing you want to say, nightmare. If we don't make Champions League, we're done. We're done. We're finished. If we don't make Champions League football, this football club, from a PSR perspective, put the fries in the bag. We are finito. We are finito. Todd, you're a moderator. Don't contribute to the chaos as a moderator. You're supposed to keep people in check, not be chaotic. Giniesta is less chaotic than you, and I made the moderator like 3 days ago. Don't contribute to the chaos, bro. Control yourself. You're supposed to hold people from creating chaos in the chat. Ask people to like and subscribe. That's the relax, bro. Why are you always fighting people? Chill out. Anyway, back to the topic. So when it comes to, okay, Leighton, here's the thing. The difference between us and Man United is we spent all the money basically in one transfer window, Leighton. So we went Isak, Ektike, Wirtz, Frimpong, Kerkez, all in the same window. All in the same exact window. Kmack, I'll send you the link in a bit. Don't worry. Don't think I've forgotten. I just wanted to speak first by myself, and then I'm going to get the panel on. First window, one window. We spent all that money in one window. One window. We spent all that money in one transfer window. So our PSR report, our FFP report for like the next 2-3 years will have that massive chunk of money included in that department. So 3 years from now or 2 years from now, Liverpool might suffer without Champions League football if we don't make it because of that. So I'm not even looking at it just purely from a fan perspective, which I'll speak about in a bit. Wallahi, okay, Jersey guy is trolling me. I swear to Allah, the OK jersey guy is trolling me. Can you fuck off, Edward? I swear to God, Wallahi al-Azim, OK jersey just messaged me. What is wrong with Liverpool lately? They were defeated 3-0 by Nottingham Forest. I swear to Allah, the OK jersey guy just messaged me. You guys think I'm joking? Bro, it is currently in Jordan, 9:19, yeah? Watch this. People think I'm joking. Yeah, watch this, yeah? What is wrong with Liverpool lately? They were 3-0 defeated by Forest. OK jersey. Wallahi al-Azim. The guy that I am sponsored by is trolling me. Wallahi, we are finished. Wallahi, we are finished. Edward is trolling me, bro. Brother, go check out OK jersey. Use code Husam for 8% off. There is no way you are cooking me, Edward. There is no way. I just messaged him. The guy that sponsors me is cooking me, bro. We're done. Wallahi finito. Wallahi finito. This is the moment. I'm getting cooked by Edward now. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Guys, we're finished. Wallahi, we're finished. Wallahi, we are finished. There is no... I got a message and I looked at it and it said, OK, jersey. I'm like, okay, maybe he has an idea or some shit. Let me look at it. And it says, what's wrong with Liverpool lately? They were defeated 3-0 by Nottingham Forest. Even Edward is worried about Liverpool. The guy that sponsors the channel is worried about Liverpool Football Club. Wallahi, we are done. Wallahi, we are. It's over, Jay. It's finished. It's finished. If you want title race stream, subscribe to this fraud. Don't subscribe, bro. What title race? Listen, the biggest hate watch for me now is Man United Everton. I need a draw in that game because we have to avoid the relegation. It's mad. It's mad. Hey, Tyler, if you want to time his ass out, time him out. You have the license, Tyler. Give him a 1 hour timeout if you want. Oh, it's deep. Oh, it's deep. I'm getting... Oh, man, like Toka's in the chat as well. Hi, Toka. Guys, we are fucked, guys. We are finito. We are finito. We are finito. We are finished. We are done. We have to put every fry in the bag. Every single fry, put it in the bag. Done. Done. So, guys, if Everton beat Manchester United on Monday, we will below Everton. Samina. Waka waka, $500 million down the drain. Liverpool suck again. Samina, waka waka, $500 million down the drain. Liverpool suck again. It's done, guys. It's finito. It's finished. We are done. We are done. We are finished. And there is no solution, Habibis. By the way, guys, I said there will be 2 giveaways for the chat today. I'm giving back to the chat. Liverpool suck, so I'm going to make it better for you guys by making you win something. All I want is the like button. Yeah, we have 1,800 people in here. Can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes up? Yeah, you want giveaway? 500 likes, we do giveaway. We're not even at 400 likes. We have 1,800 people. Yalla, like the video. Guys, Haiti do not have a government right now. Big up to my guy Castor in the chat who is Haitian. They do not even have a government right now. They qualified for the World Cup and we still haven't won a Premier League game in that time. And we still haven't won a Premier League game in that time. Haiti qualified. They don't have government. They don't have government. They qualified. Ask right now. Ask man like Castor is in the chat. They don't even have government. They don't even have government and they won a game before us. Guys, Why? I maybe I'm delusional. I said that we will win 3-0. Guys, the 19th place team is coming to Anfield. We're going to win. We're going to slap them. Who the hell are Nottingham Forest? There you go, see? He's Haitian. He's Haitian. Curacao made it to the World Cup and we still haven't won a Premier League game. Curacao. Name one Curacao player. Where the hell is Curacao? I don't know. They made it to the World Cup. And we haven't won a Premier League game. Yeah, guys, we're done. I jinxed it. Habibi, there is nothing. What do you want me to do? Wear the black shirt, we lose. Wear the green shirt, we lose. Wear the cream shirt, we lose. Wear the red shirt, we lose. Say that we will lose before the game, we lose. Say that we will win before the game, we lose. Say that we will draw before the game, we lose. Every single scenario, we are losing. What you want me to do? Tear this up? What you want me to do? You want me to live stream naked? There is no solution. What do you want me to do? Every single thing I have done, we have lost. Every combination, we have lost. Whether it be a different shirt, whether it be a different prediction, whether it be, oh my God, it's going to be a difficult game, whether it be we're going to slap them. Everything I have tried and we still suck. So how is it my fault? How is it my fault? Pray for Liverpool, guys. Start praying. Start praying. It's done. It's done. Wallah, it's done. It's finished. It is legitimately finished. You're losing 3-0 at home to Nottingham bloody Forest, who came into Anfield 19th. In the words of troops, is man mad, blood? Is man mad? Am I a prick, fam? In the words of expressions. Am I a prick? What is this? 3-0 at home to Forest. 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest, who are 19th. 19th. They were 19th. We are 11th. If I told any Liverpool fan in August, guys, we will be below Sunderland. Let's check the teams that Liverpool are below right now, yeah? Let's check together. So, let us zoom in to the Premier League table, yeah? Let's do this together as a community. Let's do this. I'm getting trolled by my own sponsor. Fuck this, bro. So, let's give it one more zoom. One more zoom is all it takes. Arsenal are top. City are above us. Day 141 of 1,461 of your world champs, Chelsea, is above us. Glasner is above us. Brighton are above us. Sunderland are above us. Bournemouth are above us. Tottenham Hotspur are above us. Aston Villa are above us. Man United are above us. We are top of the league from bottom. We are top of the bottom half of the table. We are top of the bottom half of the table. You guys deep how miserable this is? You guys deep how like nauseating this is? We are top of the bottom half of the table. And watch this, yeah? Let's do quick math. Man's not hot, never hot. So, how many points are Brentford and Everton on? Brentford and Everton are on 16 and 15 points. If Brentford win their next game, they go above us. If Everton beat Man United, they go above us. Hi, Nina. Didn't you say Burnley will be difficult for Chelsea on TV? You beat Burnley. Proper Chelsea. Back your club, you fraud. Anyway. Back your club, you fraud. So anyway, guys. It's so bad. Hey, Tyler, wallah, it's so bad. Guys, imagine I told any of you at the beginning of the season, imagine I made the statement that we will be 3 points above Everton. Imagine. Imagine I said we will be 1 point below Man United and 3 points above Everton. Imagine. Imagine. Wallahi, imagine. You would have thought, let's just go back to the start of the season. If in August I said, guys, we're going to be 3 points above Everton and 1 point below Man United, most of you would have probably thought, does he mean that Everton will be third and Man United first? Because that's the only way that people would have thought that. I backed Arne Slot. I did. I haven't even combined the words slot and out in the same sentence, out of respect for the fact that he's a Premier League champion. But now, what is there to back anymore? We are finito, habibi. We are finito. It's done. It's finished. Liverpool Football Club is finished right now. You want us to sit here and analyze football? What is there to analyze? We lost at home 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. Legitimately tell me what you want me to analyze. What is the analysis for you? Tell me the analysis. So Nottingham Forest rock up to Anfield. They lose 3-0. We lose 3-0. Do you think there's any analysis in the situation? What's the analysis? What's the analysis? لازم صبر. In the words of Kulthum, إنما للصبر حدود يا حبيبي. Patience has its limits. Jenny and Ed are two of my moderators who are so patient, who are so positive. Today, Jenny said slot out. Ed said slot out. Emeka said slot out. خلاص. What patience? What patience, ya habibi? What patience? The patience is done. The patience is finished. What more patience you want? More patient than this? Wallahi, more patient than this? What patience? What patience? What patience? Let me message Albert. I'm going to bring Albert and Kmack on as well. 500 people, and I said I'll do a giveaway. We're going to do our first giveaway of the stream. We're going to do our first giveaway of the stream. Yeah? This is what I want you to spam. Copy paste this right here. Just copy paste it. Club statement. Our first spam of the day is going to be club statement, and we will choose a winner together. Club statement. Copy paste that shit. Copy paste it. Oh, hi Toka. I know it's been a while since you've come here. I'm sponsored by OK Jersey now. They sell football shirts. Use code Husam for 8% off. They deliver for Europe, North America, Peru. They deliver to Brazil, to Argentina, to Jordan. You get me? And they deliver to, worldwide, habibi. You get me? Most areas. Club statement. Just copy paste it so it counts. So we're going to have our first giveaway winner. And then after that, we'll carry on with the stream. Here we go. Club statement. I need at least 100 entries and then I start. Yalla. Before we carry on with the stream. Club statement. Just copy paste that shit. Inshallah, a Liverpool fan wins. Inshallah, a Liverpool fan wins. Club statement. Yalla. Copy paste it. Small letter. Newcastle almost scored, by the way. But that doesn't make a difference to our life anyway. That doesn't make a difference to our life anyway. By the way, thank you guys for 65.6k. We keep pushing to 65.7, 65.8, all that stuff. Let's get to 100 entries. Yalla, spam it. We need a winner. These are the countries they deliver to. /areas. United States, all of Europe, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Colombia, Peru, UAE, Jordan, Argentina, Saudi, and Qatar. Let's go. Vamos. I'm going to give away 2 free shirts for my audience today because Liverpool suck right now. So our first winner is... Tanker MMORPG. Man like Tanker. Man like Tanker. Where are you from, Tanker? I need country, please. Just to know if they deliver to you or not. Congratulations, Tanker. Congratulations, Tanker. Can you comment, please, which country you're from? Can you please comment which country you're from, Tanker? يا حبيبي يلا, I need response. يلا, I need response because I need to do the show. You're from Malaysia. Oh, okay. Let me ask if they deliver to Malaysia or not. Here, I got you, brother. I got you. Here, I just asked. Anyway, the draw is open in a new tab. I'm going to send out the link to Kmack because he's the only one that said he wants to join. Let me just grab these super chats, guys, and then we're going to carry on with the stream. Big up to my guy Shinobi, who says therapy is in session. You damn right therapy is in session. By the way, next giveaway at 1,000 likes. Let's go. One more free shirt to give away, guys. One more shirt to give away, guys. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm going to send the link to Kmack right here. Boom. So yeah, please hit the like button and subscribe. I don't know if Albert wants to join. I'll try call Unc, you know. Let's buy Semenyo and Gahey to fix this mess, is what JW is saying. Yeah, but Habibi, you know, that's the thing. Like, that was my point even from earlier. That was my point even from earlier. I don't think a single individual can join Liverpool Football Club and all of a sudden make us better. Like, that's my thing. I don't think a single individual can just join Liverpool Football Club and make Liverpool better. Yeah, Habibi, I want to ask you guys a question. Maldini, or okay, let me use a modern example that you guys have watched. Let's say our center-back partnership today was Rio Ferdinand and John Terry. Let's say anyone who wants to come on, message me. Red line, if you want to come on and you have a camera and stuff, like professionally. Tanker, I need you to download Snapchat and add me. I need you to download Snapchat and add me, Tanker, because you're the winner. So anyway, let's say that today we had out there John Terry and Rio Ferdinand. It doesn't change anything. That's my thing. I think this is beyond players. Big up to my guy Husam as well. Big up Husam. He says, Salam Husam, just embarrassing performance. Unfortunately, they'll give him the season. My season is over early, devastated. To be honest, brother, I don't think that they will give him the season. I'm gonna be sorry with you, bro. I think this whole thing about giving him the season, I think we're a little bit like coping, to be honest. I think we're a little bit coping, to be honest, because I don't think we will give him the season. I just don't. And I don't get where this strong belief that we're going to give him the season is coming from. You legitimately believe if we lose to PSV and you think we lose if we lose to PSV and if we lose to West Ham away next week that they're going to give him the rest of the season. I disagree with that so much, bro. Big up to Senai, who says we didn't know the final. Wow. We didn't know. We didn't know that the final people of the penitentiary was going to be us. Crazy. Crazy, brother. Crazy. Hey, the Arne Slot penitentiary has all the Liverpool players right now. Big up to Suhail1. ARS. What is ARS? Argentinian peso. Big up to you, brother. 20 goals conceded, 18 goals scored, 7 losses, 1 win our last 8 Premier League games. What is else? What is there else to say? slot out, is what my guy Sohil1 is saying. Fairs. I can't even disrespect that opinion anymore. Dump depreciating assets. Gravenberg is good, not a DM. Maka is jack of all trades, master of none. Sign a specialist who can break the lines with passing. But once again, I'll ask you the question. Let's say whoever you want becomes a Liverpool player. Whichever guy you want. Stiller, Adam Wharton, even a destroyer DM, literally like whatever you want. Okay? Does that legitimately make a difference? Does that legitimately make a difference? Like, and I'm asking you, like, for real, does it make a difference? For real, does it make a difference? Like, I'm asking legit, bro. I'm asking legit. Does it actually make a difference? Big up, my bro. FSG did well in the summer. It's time to continue the good work and get slot out now. And that's my thing. Even as a strong, ardent, unfortunately, bro, they do not deliver to Malaysia, so we're gonna have to find a new winner. I apologize. Sorry, brother, but I didn't mention Malaysia on the list of countries. Big up, my bro. FSG did well in the summer. It's time to continue the good work and get slot out now. We're gonna run back the giveaway again in a second. So, yeah. Big up to you, Akia. Slot is better than Poch. Hashtag Slotin. Ilya, you waited for that one, eh? Curacao is a baseball first nation too. Wallahi, I never heard of them before I saw them on the Troops watch along. Wallahi, I never did. Big up to Ryan Glasgow. Thank you, Ryan. He says, I'm sick of people blaming Salah. Him and Dom are the only ones trying today. Isak is awful. I think it's time for Slot to go. Oh yeah, people who are blaming Salah even after today are crazy. I'm sorry, I'm just saying it as it is. I think it's ridiculous to blame Salah after today's performance because there is nothing to blame. I legitimately don't think there is anything to blame with what Salah did today. What can you blame? The guy was the only one trying to create something for Liverpool consistently out of any forward line player. So there is nothing to blame. I agree with you completely. And the second part, I think it's time. Big up to Josh, who says, Liverpool who? Can't wait for international break to support USA. Brother, international break is in 3 months, so you're going to be waiting a hell of a long time. So put your, strap your seatbelts on and get ready, habibi. It's going to be a long time from now. Big up to Jonathan, who says, Husam, I'm extremely concerned right now. Brother, I think concerned is like light, bro. I think concerned is like light. Concerned is cute compared to what we're going through. Once the board accepts the Champions League qualification is in jeopardy, they will act. But I'm even beyond that level because my thing is we're in a position right now where it's so untenable that I don't think it makes a difference. It is so untenable that I don't think they're going to wait until March to make a decision. That's my thing. Big up to my guy, Pet Mixa, who says there was a guy that predicted everything since late July, and he was thrown out of the Anything Liverpool WhatsApp group since the moderator were belittling him. He was 100% correct. Who are you talking about, Pet Mixa? Because I don't even have an Anything Liverpool like WhatsApp group chat to begin with, so I need a bit of clarity on that. But if you called it in the summer, fair enough to you. Fair enough to you, my brother. Fair enough. So, yeah. Slot, it's time to go. Big up H. Listen, I'm in agreement with that. So just quickly, because we already have all the entries in the thing, let me just run it back. Draw again. Here you go. There'll be a winner. Just tell me if you're from these countries, guys, for the love of God. LFC_KP. Where are you from, Habibi? This guy is the winner. LFC_KP. Let me know where you're from, please, and I'll handle it with you in a second. Anyway. 1.4k people locked in. 1,000 likes is our next target for our next giveaway. 2 free shirts today. You get me to the people. So, yeah. LFC_KP. Please let me know where you're from. So, the guys are here. I'm going to just get them out here. Man like Kmack in the building. Man like Us. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting in the background. 1 second, please. Boom. So, I messaged Uncle Albert as well to get him on. So, talk to me, Kmack. Your thoughts on the current situation and
Isn't that the guy that throws his glasses?
Who?
The TikTok guy.
Which guy?
Brother, that's fucking Wissa, bro.
Aren't you the guy who takes his glasses off and throws
Yeah,
them
I know the guy that
eyes?
throws his glasses because of tender meat. It's not him. Anyway, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, I'll let him go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Us.
I mean, for me, it's been like this for weeks for me. Like since the United game, that was 4 losses on the bounce. I was like, I'm done with this guy. The reason why I was done at that point was you know, the game against Chelsea was the game right before the international break. And then he comes back and he plays the exact same team. Nothing changed at all. And at this point, it's just the number of like since last season, since March, that we've seen like a pure regression. A pure regression. Like, you can't spend this much money. I know that the amount of money that we spent is for the long term. I understand that, but you can't spend this much money and have these poor results. It's untenable at this point. It's untenable. And I respect the ones who are slot in, because of course everyone is entitled to their opinion. But I'm just looking at this situation. It's like it gets to a point where I'm not even confident that we're even going to be playing Champions League football next season. It's disastrous, and I don't give a damn. Like I don't care if we finish fifth. I don't care whoever finished 12th, like Leicester and whatever. For me, I don't give a damn. You can't spend this much money and finish outside the top four. Even finishing third is unacceptable based on what we've done this summer. And then people want to change the narrative, saying, you know, we're missing this, we're missing that. It wouldn't have changed much, because now Gravenberg is changing his position. Instead of playing, you know, like in front of the back four, what he's doing is he's playing. He's has license to roam. Maybe not. We're not seeing that much today, but I'm just saying that we've seen that, and that's changed. And once you have once you have a situation where, you know, the results are not going, it's like when the players don't believe in the manager, you're no longer going to see any of the results. You're not going to see the performances, because they lost faith in the manager subconsciously. It's not even just like, maybe they might not be like saying, oh, I don't believe in the manager outright, but I'm saying subconsciously they don't believe in what he's trying to implement. And at some point, you need to cut it off. He needs to go. Thank you for last season, incredible from last season, but it's time to go. It's time to go, because you don't want to make it too late. If he leaves now, we can salvage something. Because let's not forget, I know we're not Chelsea fans, I get that. But Chelsea, had they sacked Conte in the second season, maybe they would have finished in the top four. And now we're in the risk of not finishing top four. He needs to go tomorrow. No, tonight. He needs to go tonight. I've had enough of this guy. Have had enough. Go ahead, Kmack. Sorry, I've had enough.
I mean, I don't think they will sack him tonight, by the way. I don't. I think they're probably going to give him till the end of the year, which is probably too late, if I'm completely honest, because we've got a run of like 11 games in like 22 days or something. So the thing is, and this is the biggest problem I've got now, is this is the first time he's actually said in a press conference that he's to blame, like he's responsible. He's actually said that now. He said that in this press conference after this game. He said, if we win, I'm responsible. If we lose, I'm responsible. Like, that's kind of taking the blame. It's the first time he said it out loud. But the problem is, he's openly admitted a number of times that he struggles against teams that play low block. He struggles against teams that play long ball. He struggles against teams that play set piece football. All of the teams we've got coming up all do that. All of them. None of them are the teams that put the ball on the ground and try to play possession football and try to play tiki-taka. None of them do. They all play long ball, set pieces. They want a battle. They pack the midfield. All those teams do that. And we're all sat there going, oh, you know what? This is the easiest run we've got. I reckon this is probably the hardest run we've got, if I'm completely honest, because this is a run where your guys have got to roll up their sleeves, and you really need to find out who are the ones who want to win and who are the ones who don't. And we went a goal down against Manchester City. Anyone can go a goal down against Manchester City. They're Manchester City. But our heads dropped, and we looked like we were never going to get back into that game. And okay, yeah, if Virgil van Dijk had his goal given, which was supposed to be a good goal, then it would have been 1-1, and then maybe they wouldn't have scored the second. But this is all if, buts, and maybes. And right now with Liverpool, there's no if, buts, or maybes. It's clear as day. We are trash. We are losing games. We are conceding goals left, right, and centre. We aren't in games. Like today, I was just looking at the numbers. Like Mo Salah had like 90 touches. Like Dominic Szoboszlai had like over 130 touches on the ball. Like Curtis Jones had 80. Kirkes had like 70. Like Nottingham Forest gave us the ball. Like, there you go, lads. Go and do something with it. And the only team that did anything with it in the game were Forest. And they looked really good. Like, they looked really good at our ground. How can Nottingham Forest be allowed to come to Anfield and look really good? Like, seriously? Like, this is becoming sad. Like you said on the terrace, Don. This is just sad now. It's depressing. Like, Liverpool needs something like a supercharger, someone to put a rocket in that team. And I'm sat there now. I was driving home, sat there with the wife, and I was like, I reckon Steven Gerrard would probably give us an extra 10% now, 20%, just because he's there on the touchline. Like, Liverpool fans don't deserve this. Like, we don't deserve the tragedy. We don't deserve all the PGML shit. We don't deserve the fact that we won the league, we had a parade, and there was an arsehole who ran a load of people over in Liverpool, which put a damper on it.
Yeah.
Like, we don't deserve what happened with Jota. We don't deserve any of the crap that we always get. And we certainly don't deserve spending 450 million on worldies that we're all excited about and then being served shit sandwiches all season. We don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
When it comes to the new signings, like I'm going to reserve judgment until like there's a change of structure, because you can't sit
1-0
here.
Newcastle, not that it makes a difference to us anyway. So, yeah.
You know what makes a difference? I will say something. Look at the setup that Newcastle did against Man City. Why didn't we do that? Like 4-5-1, make it tight, pass in midfield, make it hard for Man City. Like,
big up.
Remember when I said that yesterday? I don't want us to press. Now you see why. But anyway, go on, Redline. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No, what I was saying is, at the moment, I can't judge these new signings until there's a change of structure, and for that to happen, Slot needs to go. And once that happens, then you can really start to really judge them at the moment. So I'm not going to be slating Isak. Like, he had 15 touches, which is abysmal. Yeah, he was terrible. But you also need to look. The thing is, you can't, as Husam said as well, you can't get rid of all these players. At the end of the day, you have to look at who's responsible. Like, I'm not saying he's 100% responsible, because some of these players as well, like, they need to take accountability for their performances. But at the end of the day, I do think that Slot holds he's the biggest culprit for what's happening right now. And I'm going to read a few stats, a few damaging stats. Over the last 46 games in all competitions, 17 losses. 40% of we've lost 40% of our games since the PSG game. Now, 2 plus. We've conceded 2+ goals in 7 of the 12 games we've played this season. How crazy that is. 3 clean sheets, 13 defeats in the last 28 in all competitions. How crazy that is. And then people want to tell me that Slot is gonna turn this around. He needs to go. Like, he needs to go. Yeah.
Hi, Emeka.
You can go, mate.
Emeka would like me, but now this game broke him. Same exact thing as well. Literally, me and him.
Yeah, I think my thing is once you start losing games, it's one thing. Again, it's not to say Klopp lost maybe a couple games at Anfield, but for me, once you start losing games at Anfield, that's when it's I think there's no more, like, there's no room for us to defend him. There's no room for us to say this or that or the third. Like, you're losing games at Anfield. It's literally, I think prior to Slot, VVD lost like 2 games at Anfield in his like 7 or 8 years at Liverpool. So once I'm seeing us lose games at Anfield, it's bad enough, because to be honest, the first time I really was like, I feel like the one game you can't lose as a Liverpool manager for the most part is United at home. So once we lost that one at home, I was like, that was like an alarm bell ringing for me. And I think today, just Nottingham 3-0, no excuses. like the fight's just not there in the players. Like it's quite clear to me after this game. I know some people were saying it after the Brentford result that the players maybe aren't playing for the manager. But I think it's clear after this game that that's the case. And I think it goes back to the management of the players. I just don't think he has that thing to make these players do more or play above their level. Because if I were to think of what Klopp would have done in this exact same situation, if Bradley and Frimpong were out, I wouldn't be surprised if he gave Ramsey a chance in this game and just got him G'd up, talked to him like, yo, we're gonna protect you. I'm gonna set up our tactics so you're not exposed. Go out there and play your game. We're acting as if obviously Ramsey's not. I'm not saying he would have made us win this game, but it's just the psychology of the coach to actually trust players. He doesn't trust players. He has his favorites, and he's going to go with those guys no matter what. We've seen it with Chiesa now. We've seen it with Gakpo playing all these games. It's just that's no way to set up a team.
City equalize. Sorry. City equalize.
Okay.
City equalize. Yeah.
That's no way to construct our team to get the best out of them. And like we can say, because we lived through that Klopp era, like we've seen him do it with lesser players. So we know it's possible. Like it's clear that it's a management thing. Like we've seen us go to Wembley with all kids and win against a full strength Chelsea team. You're telling me one kid in Ramsey couldn't come in and like play the right back. I just want us to play players in the right positions and have a system that actually makes sense. Everyone's going to get on here and talk about Isak, and Isak didn't do anything. Like, what do we create for our strikers? Everything goes down the wings. It's either Gakpo, okay, attack your fullback. Salah, attack your fullback. There's nothing created for our strikers. I don't know what we expect these guys to do. Like, Isak's not going to do anything. If you take out Isak and put in Ekitike, he's not going to do anything.
I said this. I said this so many times that signing all those forwards, I really had doubts. Like I was sat there going, okay, yeah, you've got Isak. That's an amazing player. I want him. Like who wouldn't? But I'm sat there going, how are you going to play him? Because you didn't get anything out of your number 9s last season. Like, and this is a reoccurring thing.
That's why
all
he
the problems from last year. Mike Dask covered this as well, loads. And big up Mike Dask, by the way, because he was on this train a long, long time ago. We never fixed any of the problems we had last season. Like, surely that was your number one priority. Like, fix the left back issue that we had last season, fix the number 10 issue that we had last season, and fix the number 9 issue. And while you're there, maybe sort something out with the right back because you lost Trent. You haven't done any of it. And the whole capitulation of all of that has made the defence worse. It's made the midfield worse. And it's all just accumulated into just everybody being poor. And look, the only way you were going to fix that for me is by just going right back to basics and going, look, lads, we've been shipping goals left, right, and centre. I mean, they've conceded 39 goals in 23 games. Just let that one sink in, okay? There's only one team in Europe that's worse.
Mike is coming, chat. Go on.
And that's Wolves. And if you want to do anything, make us hard to beat. Make us hard to beat. But you're not even doing that. And Newcastle have just proved today by playing 4-5-1, they're making themselves hard to beat against Man City. Well, we didn't. We just went to Man City's ground and tried to press them in their own half and got our pants pulled down. And then we've just done exactly the same against Nottingham Forest. Like, had possession, tried to play football, had our pants pulled down, and they scored 3 good goals. They should have had 4, let's be fair.
I think what's also clear after looking at this season is that, and we've talked about this before, but I don't think we ever actually.
Sorry.
I don't think we ever actually had a style of play even last year. Like we would always basically set up based on what our opponents were going to do. So if X team was going to do X, he'd set up around their press, which is why we'd always do better in second halves, because he needs to see what the other team does, change our tactics, and go from there. So now that he's has his players is trying to implement something, it's just not working. I just don't think this coach understands the league he's in, and we're suffering now as a result. And I'm the same as you, Husam. Like this game was a final straw for me. I don't know. Knowing our board, I don't think they'll fire him right away, but I know for certain after today, those discussions now are being had in the background, figuring out who could potentially replace him. What are how are they going to roll it out? What the PR around it is going to look like? I 100% know those conversations are going to start happening after today. It's just, it can't go on like this anymore.
I just hope that the next manager is now. Remember the list that Lewis Hill revealed? I hope it's none of them. I hope it's none of those managers.
None of those guys.
I know a lot of people might be against it, but I would go with a Xavi, honestly. Yeah. I would personally go with I mean, he's the best out there that's not currently in a job. Like, if I had it my way, I would go and get Luis Enrique. But how possible is that? I don't think so. Because the thing is, I don't think he's going to leave PSG in the middle of the season, right? So, and Zidane, of course, we all know he's going to manage France at the end, after the World Cup. So now you have to look at the managers that can come in and make a difference. And I think Xavi could do it, or maybe, I don't know, maybe have someone in an interim role, like a Klopp would come for interim just for the end of the season. That way we reassess in the summer. But at the moment, I think that the best thing is by December. I want him gone now, but I know that they're going to take time to make their decision, because we all remember in the 15-16 season, Rodgers should have been sacked, but the reason he wasn't is because we were waiting on Klopp to be available. And that's possibly what might happen again. Maybe we're waiting for someone to be available as well. So that's the thing.
Yeah. And I agree with the Xavi shout, just based on sometimes, aside from tactics, it's just having a manager who walks in the room and his name speaks before he walks in there.
Exactly.
Especially with the type of players that we have on this team. Even when Klopp came, he already had a name in Europe. He already had a name where when our players talk about Klopp, they talk about what it was like when he showed up, and everyone knew things were about to be different. He's a name that when he's speaking, the players are going to respect it. And I just think when I see our team come out at halftime and concede in 15 seconds, it's clear that that respect factor is just not there anymore. It's clear. If you've played a sport of any kind, if you have a coach you respect and a coach who you're it's very, very difficult for you to come out after halftime and concede like that if you have any sort of respect for your manager or your coach. And I just think the circumstances of how things are going now, it's just, it's done. We have to move on, and we can't bring in another novice. We need who's going to walk in there right away with authority, where he can tell Salah, he can tell VVD, he can tell anyone that's done anything, you're not playing, or you're doing this, you're doing that, and they're going to listen.
And I think Xavi actually commands that respect. I think that he comes in, people are going to respect him because he's a legend of the game. 100%. So I think that bringing him in would actually galvanize the team and help us get on the run. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, we know we're not going to win the league, but we can somehow manage to salvage winning the Champions League, because it's not impossible. It's not impossible, because we've had worse sides winning the Champions League. We won the Champions League in 2005 when nobody gave us a chance. And we also talk about other teams like Chelsea. The 2 times Chelsea won the Champions League, they won it not with being underdogs, right?
Yeah.
And nobody put PSG as winning it last season, and look, they ended up winning it. So I'm not going to rule the Champions League out. I would rule it out with Slot in charge, but if someone comes in, I think that we have a chance of salvaging this season at least.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to like it, but I'd go and get Eddie Howe. I
still don't.
I really would, because let's be honest, the guy had a plan for Isaac and Ekitike, and this one's got zero plan. You spend 125 million on a world record signing in the Premier League, the biggest signing in the Premier League, and this guy just looks like a shadow of himself. Looks like the way he's going, he's never going to be a good player for us. The way he's going, because Once you start declining, you start losing confidence in yourself as a striker.
Yeah,
It isn't easy to get back on that train. Like it's not.
Yeah, but I
easy
don't
to
think
get back on it.
Eddie Howe solves the problem because of the whole ego thing. But anyway, let's hear out Mike.
But it's not
Mike?
just that though. It's the fact that Eddie Howe's got a fantastic relationship with the board that we've got. With Richard
I know
Hughes,
that is
Michael
true with
Hughes.
Richard Hughes and
Anyone's
stuff.
gonna be
But
able
I
to
don't,
get
I don't
someone
think
in.
he's the caliber. I don't think he's the caliber that we need. I agree with the guys. I think the caliber that we need now is like Zidane, Xavi, Luis Enrique. Like we need of. Listen, the moment you start signing Isak, Verts, Ekitike, blah blah blah, you need like an elite level manager. That's my logic. But anyway, go ahead, Mike.
I hate to say a told so, but I fucking told so. What transpired today tactically is literally everything that I thought would happen. 50 seconds is all it took for me to realize that we weren't going to win this game. Husam, if I shared it, if you want to show that, I'm not going to play anything. Don't worry, no copyright. It's a still image. 50 seconds into the game. 50 seconds. What do I see? I see 4-0. That's what I see. I see 6 players in the center of the park. It's almost as though I say the same thing every single week. Put 5 players in the middle, watch us squirm. That's all you need. Put 5 guys in the middle. Now, I'm not going to show any more because I don't want to risk any copyright or anything. But I went live after the game. I probably showed in the first half alone maybe 15 other images that look exactly like this. Just a complete absence of midfield. People said that Forest were going to play a low block, and when I said no, they're not going to play a low block, people were like, "But it's Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche plays low block. It's going to be low block football." Not today. You don't have to continue sharing this if you don't want. But we did not play against the low block. Today we played against 6 in midfield. Today I saw an absence of a presence in the midfield. Today, I saw exactly what I see every week. Get the ball to Gakpo, get the ball to Mo, give them no help, and hope that they provide world-class moments. He almost did, right? McAllister almost scored. McAllister almost scored, and then Salah set up someone, I think, and there was another block. Yeah. But also, to be fair to Kirkes, it's his weak foot, and I do think that his foot got a touch on that defender. But regardless, at the end of the day, my left back shouldn't be the one finishing fucking chances. But to me, what I saw was a manager, much like Crystal Palace to Man United, who took 2 weeks off, got paid £300,000, and changed absolutely nothing. He changed absolutely nothing. There was 0 fundamental changes in the way that we approach this game. The only difference is that I saw a little bit of energy in the first 15 minutes. And then after the first 15 minutes dissipated, I saw Nottingham Forest just settle. And all of a sudden, none of our chances led to anything, didn't lead to any shots on target. They started going long. They started having success. And then, of course, I see people just decide to start pigeonholing players and say, it's Konate's fault. He shouldn't have given away that corner. It's this guy's fault. We should have been stronger against the set piece. Even on Igor Jesus's chance. Why are we looking at like the last-ditch effort tackle, and we're not looking at the what transpired in that play to even lead Jesus to have the opportunity to take that ball down in the fucking middle? Also, that was a goal. That was not a handball. We were lucky, but we did nothing with it. To me, it's very simple. We have now reached stage 4. I said here, 5 weeks ago, I gave the whole analogy of stage 1 versus stage 4. You can either choose to address this now, or you can wait for it to spread to your vital organs, and then it becomes terminal. Guess what? It's terminal. It's absolutely terminal. 6 losses in 12 games. A -2 goal differential. In the last 180 minutes of football, we have 0 expected goals. 0 in my mind. Zip. And we have conceded 6. If not, we probably should have conceded more. To me, I see a guy, and I can't really hold the players accountable because I would be giving up. If I worked a job and I went to that job every day and I knew that there was a better way to do it, but my boss kept telling me to do this the stupid way, eventually I would lose all enthusiasm. I would lose all confidence, and I would say, you know what? I'm just showing up and I'm just going to do what the boss tells me to do. It is what it is. There's no point in fighting. I'm going to just do it. And that's what I see. That's what I see on the pitch. I see a bunch of players who don't believe in what they're doing and do it anyway because they're being told to do so. And there is no saving grace. There is no silver lining. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. There's absolutely nothing to look forward to with this guy in charge. It doesn't make any sense. Isak, I think, had 14 touches. If you look at the majority of what Isak had to do, it was him on his own island by himself, surrounded by 4 players. I don't expect him to get more touches in that game under any circumstance. I don't see how Florian Wirtz would have made a difference. I would love to hear how Mark Gahey would unlock this team. I would love to hear from the people who have been spouting the Mark Gahey train how that would have changed a fucking thing today. I would love to hear how Antoine Semenyo would somehow save us. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear how that opportunistic signing will unlock Arne Slot's team. I would love to hear how Elliot Anderson would have made a difference today, or Adam Wharton. You know what? Put all the world's greatest 11 in the history of fucking football in front of Arne Slot, and I'll tell you what you'll get. You get a shit fucking sandwich. He's not going to do anything.
You know what? You know what makes me laugh? You know what makes me laugh is everybody keeps on talking about last season's players. If you'd have brought those players back and put them in this setup, we would still be shit.
Didn't we only have 2 players? Wait, hold on. Weren't there only 2 players who weren't a part of our team last year in the starting 11?
Yeah.
Isak and Kirkes. And also, Kirkes wasn't even that bad today because he actually played as a fucking left back.
He wasn't actually that bad.
He wasn't.
They brought Kirkes off, and Robbo made a mistake for their goal.
I don't think that. Also, Konate's smiling. Just for everyone to know, like when Konate's smiling coming off the pitch, all I see is a player who's thinking to himself, and you think I'm the problem. You think I'm the problem. I think I saw a rumor somewhere that Van Dijk might have been, like, someone might have lip read him saying this is a fucking shit show, which I really wouldn't blame him, because again, how could these players have confidence? How could any of them approach a game with belief? How am I supposed to expect you to show up with energy if the manager is telling you to do the same exact thing? It doesn't make any sense. And unfortunately, I'm going to go back to my previous statement. And I know that people were like, Mike, be serious. But when weeks ago, when people said, all right, who are you going to replace Slot with? And my answer was anyone with a pulse who isn't Dutch or named Ange Postecoglou. I don't look very crazy now, do I? Because I'm pretty sure everyone who was slot in at this point thinks that anyone on planet Earth who doesn't meet either of those qualifications is capable of leading this club to something better than what we're seeing.
I mean, I don't know any managers out there that don't play in midfield. I'll give you that. Do you know any managers out there that don't play in midfield?
But it
isn't
isn't
the only one.
It isn't even just that, bro. Like, again, the amount of complacency. Like, I wish that copyright didn't fucking exist and that there were fair use laws and I could just like play sequences for people to see. Because if you would see the amount of walking, you would understand the way I view the game. If you saw the amount of static movement, again, I watch Forest. They probably their defense probably spent 65% of this game at
25% possession they had, Mike.
Yeah, at a walking pace. They were walking. Again. When you force yourself wide, you basically put yourself into a tunnel. You put guys into 2v1 situations. And when everyone else is walking, who's he supposed to give the ball to? And if you don't expend energy while possessing the ball, then their defense doesn't expend energy. And at the end of the game, Forest looked like they could have done this for another 150 minutes. That's how little they worked. That's how little they were working off the ball. They could have been doing this for a fucking marathon.
Wrote in the chat, Nottingham Forest haven't kept a clean sheet for 19 games until today. Jeez.
Did you know that we have conceded the same amount as Nottingham Forest? All of the sudden, when you look at Burnley, Bournemouth, and Newcastle, you think to yourself, okay, we were 14 minutes away from being equal on points with Forest. That's 3 games that would have been draws. We would be on 12 points right next to Forest in 16th.
Wait. One thing. I see people saying Inzaghi. Are you kidding me? The same guy who failed in Serie A, having literally Man City's squad and winning 1 league title. No way.
I'm trying to do Inzaghi.
I don't.
Inzaghi failed as a man manager, and I actually think we need a man manager now as well. Very importantly, it's very important that the next manager of Liverpool can't be just a tactician. He needs to be a man manager too.
Exactly.
He needs to be someone who can manage players and tell them what to do. Because what Emeka said when he first, this is why for me, like I said, I like Iraola, but I've changed my mind now. Because after watching these losses and the performances that we've had, we need someone who can do what Van Gaal did when he first walked into the job, slap his balls on the table and say, we're going to do it my way. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to follow these instructions or you're going to fuck off. Simple. And that's what we need. We need a Zidane. We need a Xavi. We need a Luis Enrique. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think it's mad to just consider like anyone with like a very good CV behind them. And for me, Inzaghi is not someone who I consider with a good CV. I think he's a failure.
I agree.
You know?
I
Conte is
don't know.
better for us right now than Inzaghi, if anything.
Bro, he
No,
lost
no,
5-0 in a Champions League final. Respectfully,
I mean,
stay in Saudi.
Mancini?
There's so many
Better
reasons
than
why.
Inzaghi, I'm saying, Red Lion.
Mancini.
Yeah, fair enough. But like the problem with Conte is he's
Mancini.
shit at, Conte is shit in Europe.
Mancini is good with egos, to be fair.
Yeah,
He's
I don't like
available.
that he coaches
Available.
rivals though. Like not a direct rival like that, but still.
But to be fair, he was sacked, so like I don't think he would care at this point. Like, but I wouldn't personally take Mancini. But my biggest issue with Conte is, other than the fact that he's terrible in Europe, is that he always falls out with the with the management, with whoever he's managing, and we all know that second season he goes to shit. So like I'm good. I don't want Conte.
Yeah, and I think a part of this discussion- Sorry, go
Had we
ahead.
just beaten Forest, Newcastle beating 2-1 Man City right now would have slapped like a motherfucker. Had we beaten Forest, we'd be on 21 points, 1 point behind Man City and 5 points behind Arsenal, headed into tomorrow.
But then it would have
Look,
given us a false sense of hope. Like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
be real. Like we were
Instead,
just
we're doing crisis meeting, trying to figure out who the next Liverpool manager should be. That's how sad this has become. Like, it's actually mental.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't get your hopes up, because at this point, as much as it hurts to say, I don't see the club making any move. I think the club have now backed themselves into a complete corner. And in terms of what's available today, I mean, you're talking about I'd have to sack him, and then I'd have to bring in an interim manager. And is that manager going to be someone who's a part of his staff? Remember, guys, he's only been here for 50 Premier League games. This was his 50th game in charge in the Premier League. Hasn't exactly been here for a very long time. Who's going to take over? If I sack Slot, does that mean that the whole staff goes? Are they all going to leave with him? What's that going to look like? It's a very, very, very sticky situation now because we have waited this long. I don't see anyone who's at a club right now that I would want. I don't see them in a position where they would say, you know what? I don't need to be here anymore. I can dip.
There's one who hasn't
Enzo
signed a new
Maresca?
contract. Crystal Palace manager.
Oh,
You're talking about Oliver Glasner. I don't know.
Contract.
Yeah, but
I'm not that big of a fan of Glasner. I'm 50-50 on him.
Also, with the form that they're in, I mean, again, he kicked up all that fuss to stay, and he's basically the reason why we didn't get Gahey, who's supposedly going to be our savior. So
Well,
I don't know if Liverpool.
and also
Stuff.
but there's also another issue. Like we don't have enough center backs, so playing a back three wouldn't work anyway. Like,
Well, he
so-
bring
Yo.
with him.
oh damn.
That would help.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't see Slot going anywhere unless we fall like 20 points behind the whole top four. I think
But
that
we're
at this
11th.
point,
We're 11th
yeah, I know that.
now.
I know that. But like,
No.
but if
We're only
you
3 points off top 4, so I agree with you.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
they're gonna
it's
look
also 12 games into the season. You have 26 games to go.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, even with how shit of form we're in, I won't even sit here and say that it's impossible for Slot to make top 4.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
he could still make top 4. Like, I know that we're absolutely dreadful right now. We won't compete for the title, but this team could turn it around to get into, like, 4th place. And then maybe in the summer.
Bro,
But when you say that, though, when you say that, Mike, I'll be honest with you, with the quality of the Premier League now, I'm not certain of that. Okay, watch this. Arne Slot employs the tactics that we've all been complaining about at different levels, but everyone's been complaining about the tactics anyway. He does these tactics away at West Ham next week. Guarantee me we win right now.
No, absolutely not. But what I would say is, at this point, the club is more than likely saying, if you lose it, like, okay, if I were Michael Edwards, what I would say is what you're doing isn't working. If you don't change, you will force me to fire you, which would probably lead Arne Slot to make some sort of adjustment. Will that adjustment lead
he's
to
too
us?
stubborn to do it though. At the moment,
Will he though?
and also
Will he,
look at West Ham's.
I'm
form,
just
like,
I'm just trying to think about from a club perspective. I know it's not positive, or at least I
From a
don't see
club
us actually.
perspective, if Champions League is looking really
Yeah.
bad, okay, let's
Yeah.
assume tomorrow Everton win. We finish this Premier League weekend 12th. Okay, let's assume the weekend after that we draw or lose again.
We're only
Then we finish the Premier League weekend 13th or 14th. At that moment in time, top 4 becomes a distant dream.
Yeah,
Mike.
but we're only 2 points behind top 4.
Yeah,
So,
but then
like if I'm the club,
the
that's
thing
what
is,
I'm thinking.
people
But
forget
Mike,
that West Ham
Mike.
are coming off 3 games undefeated, 7 points over
And,
the
and,
last 9
and
games.
not only that,
So,
West Ham have scored 5, 6, 7, 8 goals in their last 3 games.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Like,
listen.
Are we going to
Kmack,
outscore them?
I'm with you. I said 3 weeks ago, but I said 3 weeks ago, you can go back publicly, that Aston Villa and Man City were not at the forefront of my mind. I said that Nottingham Forest is going to be the most important game of the season. And what do you know? This is what fucking happened. I said I was more scared about Forest, Sunderland, Leeds, and West Ham than I was about Aston Villa, Madrid, and City. And I'm petrified at. I mean, imagine, guys, Sunderland are going to face fuck us at Anfield. They're going to come to Anfield and absolutely destroy us. We bend over for teams at this point. That's what we do. Think about it. When is the last time a manager lost 2 games at Anfield in a month, let alone a 6-0 equivalent? I'm sorry, 6-0 aggregate in those 2 losses. 3-0 to Palace. I don't care about the circumstances. Fuck you. You pick the team. And 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. That's 6-0 in 180 minutes in 1 month in Anfield. Imagine you were one of the people who decided to say, you know what? It's last year. They're like, Liverpool are great. I'm gonna go to a game next year, and they happen to get picked for the Nottingham Forest game. So they spend $1,500 on flight and board. They travel for 10 hours, and that's what they see.
Listen, for me, that's
what they see.
That's where I'm at with it. Once you start, and that's the first thing I said when I got on stream, which is why I'm done. Is once you start losing at Anfield, it's just, I don't want to talk about it anymore. You can't.
I've seen 3 managers sacked now, and I went to their games at Anfield, and they all lost 2-1.
Yeah, you just can't lose at Anfield.
And then they got sacked afterwards. They lost 2-1 and got sacked afterwards. This guy's losing 3-0.
Yeah,
like
it's
lost 3-0 against Nottingham Forest, lost 3-0 against Crystal Palace, lost 2-1 against Manchester United. Like he lost 1-0 against Nottingham Forest last season, like alone. Like, but it's like you've lost 50% of your games this season. Like you lost half your Premier League games this season.
You can't even draw.
That's why I'm looking at what Mike's saying, and look, even FSG and even like a club that doesn't like to sack managers will have a cutoff point at some moment in time. Like you cannot be on 1 win in 7 as the manager of Liverpool Football Club. You just can't. That's why I'm not saying it from a position of like us as fans. I'm saying it, by the way, the fan base, I would say probably just looking at the reactions of people and everything, even the calmer ones, even the ones who are relaxed, I would say probably 70 to 80% of the fan base are slot out right now. Basically, it's
trending on. It's trending on social media.
Yeah, but I'm saying like generally, even like
you're late. So I'm going to say you're late.
I see.
Hey, you told me 2 days ago I was the first one. But anyway, so when it comes to this whole,
you saw it ahead of everyone else. I'm going to give you.
So Mike, just a question: should we engage? Should we engage, bro?
Listen, Taranga. Listen, Red Lion, you know nothing is personal between us.
No, I know.
At that point, I was just trying to be positive. I still had, the issue that I had is that I was negative while we were winning last season and people were gunning for me. So when this season started, I said, I'm going to turn a new page. I'm going to become positive. I'm going to become positive Mike. And that take fucked me. Never again. I will never, ever go against my moral principles. We could be 35 points ahead. I will still criticize this team because I've had to learn it the hard way. And now people can run, there's a whole clip of me saying bada bing, bada boom, and we'll win the whole lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's dark.
And Hamza uses it against me. Hamza uses it against me. I'm like, yo, that's mine. That ain't me.
I will never I will never show chest until I truly believe it. I did halfway through last season, which is why I didn't do the whole leopard in the tree. But I was complaining every single week on Enz's Collins. I was talking about, I mean, Kmack said it before. But again, guys, we couldn't deal with the press last season. We couldn't deal with the mid block last season. And today, we couldn't deal with it for 5 minutes. So we went direct to Salah and Gakpo. I was not late on Nunez because
That's
Nunez
a lie. If we admit you're late, you have to admit you're late as well. Don't lie, Mike. Come on.
Yeah.
Listen,
Pretty late
all-
on Nunez, mate. You
all
were.
I'm saying is
Yeah, he was late
Nunez,
as hell, man.
all I'm saying is Nunez is a pretty fire FC Pro lifeguard right now. So he's still cooking. But
He wouldn't change a thing,
Hey,
by
listen.
the way, if we had him.
yeah, no, 100%. I mean,
He
we can't,
literally wouldn't. He literally
we can't
Big up
even-
Page
we
and Rant
can't
TV.
even-
Make sure guys subscribe to their channel as well.
we
Big up
can't
Buds
even
and
fucking.
Pop.
Isak can't get more than 14 touches.
I think it's important also to make the point.
Wild.
Slot is, of course, enemy number one right now, but I don't think we can have this discussion without also talking about the board in Michael Edwards and Hughes in terms of I think in retrospect now, looking at our summer, I don't think it's not clear to me what the plan was. Again, let's see what they do in January. Maybe they had a player in mind or players in mind that they were going to get to balance this out. But based on the profiles we lost and who we brought in and what we needed even last year, I don't think we filled a lot of those gaps. Like we needed a progressive passer last year. Like we needed a defensive midfielder last year.
But he didn't.
Like, who
Oh, he
did-
didn't.
I'll be honest with you, Emeka. I still
he's got
think
what he
our
wanted.
transfer window was amazing.
It was a
Give it what
great
he
like
wanted.
we can't change.
I just think the way that
Yeah,
we
we can't.
implement it on the pitch, like you're asking everyone to do shit that they're not good at, Emeka.
It
that's
doesn't
what-
work fundamentally.
We're asking Gravenberch to pass. Like he's not like even today. There's a lot of passes that he tried making that like Anderson on the other side was making like basic passes through the middle into like the attackers. He's just like we don't have a passer like that in our team, especially with Trent gone. It's just more obvious. Like it was a problem last year, but it's just more obvious now. And it's like the one that's actually pissing me off is the right back I actually wanted us to consider was the Feyenoord right back. And now I'm seeing him
Reed.
linked to City. Yeah, now I'm seeing him linked to City. And he came out and was like, yo, it's Liverpool or nothing. That's what he was saying last year. And it's like, to me, those were like previous Edwards type signings, like under the radar. It doesn't have to be a big name, but it's about the actual profile and skill set of the player. And I feel like in that position, he has
Full-time Newcastle beat Man City, by the way.
Big up Newcastle.
gonna be like this, and I'm like,
At least Hamza can't cook you that much.
Isn't
He
that
lost
funny?
it.
Isn't that funny that when you play 4-5-1 against City, you can get a result?
We're
Who'd have
only
thought,
4
eh?
points behind City, guys. He's not getting sacked. We're only 4 points behind City. He can turn it around. Everyone,
Yeah, we're also only 1
Get
point above Newcastle,
behind
mate.
the lads. Everyone get behind the
Oh,
lads.
is it?
That's all we're
We're
gonna do. We're
also
just
how
gonna get
many
behind the
points
lads.
above Newcastle? We are 3 points above Newcastle. If they win next week, they go above us, brother. So I don't know what you're on
Is
about.
it?
Well, it's like
Eddie
let's
Howe
keep
in.
that in perspective.
Eddie
as
Howe
well.
You know what?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm doing a full heel. I'm doing a full heel turn. Slot in,
Oh.
baby.
Stop it. Don't try to
Slide
defeat
it.
me.
You just want more subscribers.
Slot in.
Anyway, guys, we are currently at 796 likes. Before we do our second giveaway, I wanted 1,000 likes. I'm gonna do a discount for you guys. 900 likes is the next target. Just get me 100 more likes, and I'll do the second giveaway.
Get the likes up,
But
guys.
by the time I'm done with the supers, we better be on 900 likes. 900 likes, and you get the second giveaway. So big up to all of you guys locked in. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. I added the Kmack channel and Mike Das channel both to the description. So please like the video right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. And yeah, we're gonna do another giveaway in a sec. If we get to the like target, I'm gonna read these super chats first of all. They're responding to a couple of things that the guys said as well on the panel. Big up to my guy Pond Elf, who says, big up Husam. After spending 450 million this summer and being this shit, does this make FSG doubt spending in the future? Worrying times. I wouldn't go that far, because if I give Mike a Ferrari and he treats it like a bicycle, it's Mike's fault, not my fault.
Mm.
I can't be worried about giving Emeka a Ferrari because Emeka might treat it like a Ferrari. That's the difference, in my opinion. So I don't think that's the issue. Big up to you, Pond Elf. Big up to Sohil1, who says, I believe it's Kurt Angle, who manages Liverpool, not on his side. You suck.
Bro, yo, that is the
You
most elite
suck.
entrance of all time, by the way. Like the way that it leads in and everyone's chanting "You suck." Honestly, that should be the new "You'll Never Walk Alone." It's the Kurt Angle, and the fact that our fans don't even have the dignity to start chanting "We're fucking shit." At least Arsenal, when they sucked, they would chant it in their own ground. We don't have any dignity. We just leave. We just say, you know what? Fuck it. I got a beer to drink. I'm leaving. Adios.
Great. Great. Big up to my guy Ash here. Happy, see? I read your super chat. You spent the whole time bitching. Oh my god. All you sent was bring back Nunes. Everyone please spam dubs in the chat for Ashraf, for he has recommended we bring back Nunes. Wow. Wow, this guy spent the last half an hour. Read the super chat. This is all you wanted, يعني بالله عليك. Fonzie has sent better super chats. It's crazy. Big up to you though. Thank you, Habibi, for the super. Thank you for the donation. Fraud. Big up my guy Sing G, who says you were right all along from the very start when the slot outcomes. He somehow won a league when others were weak plus bad. He went Ibiza when games go on the Prem. Hey, Loki, now we look at like the Ibiza thing. Bro,
Can I just say something about this whole thing? The thing is, us slot outers, like we love Liverpool. So at the end of the day, we wanted slot inners to be right, but it's not proving to be the case at the moment. So
yeah. Should have been 5-0. I can't believe we got robbed, is what Curtis Jones is saying. This guy's upset at winning 3-0 at Anfield. You are 19th before the game, Dick. You're 16th.
That is sad.
He's back. He says, here is a taxi fare for slot. I don't know how far the airport is from Liverpool offices, but let me know if he needs more. Kmack, you're the scouser here. How much does the taxi cost?
Probably about 25 quid, mate.
No, wrong. Because I will fly to Liverpool right now and I'll do it for $5. Absolutely. There you go. On your Uber.
yeah.
There you go. Mike, the Uber driver. Just get slot on the club.
Probably about 25.
I'll get on a plane right now.
I've always asked this, but I think his actual name is Curtis Jones. I swear, he's a Forest fan, but his actual name is Curtis Jones, bro.
There's no way.
Yeah, his legitimate name is Curtis
And
Jones.
to be fair, Curtis Jones was actually probably one of our best players today as well. There wasn't many though.
Few and far between.
If my nan had badges, she'd be my manager, is what Fonzie's saying. See, even $2 versus 50 dirhams. This guy, at least, he made a shit joke.
Can I just respond to Jenny real quick?
Too much about that I need to ask questions about Fonzie.
The answer is the answer is I will be driving on the right side of the road. Literally, I will be driving on the right side of the road. Everyone else can get out of my fucking way. I live in America. That's where we drive. There you go. Simple answer.
Big up.
When you have to keep your phone off for another week. Phone off. Brother, this club is finished, bro. Unfortunately.
Speaking of phones, I called my dad earlier. Like I was trying to do a 3-way call with my dad and my brother. Neither one of them responded. They're both slot in. They both declined the call.
My thing is like, because I do this for a living, ain't no phone off. I'm tomorrow on Ahwa. Inshallah, I'm there doing the Arsenal Spurs game. Like, there's no such thing as quitting, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to be here now. We didn't get 900 likes, so you guys can hold back.
There's a little bit of cooking.
You frauds. Get the likes up, you frauds.
Big up to Roshi, who says club backed slot with top talent. Don't blame them for spending money on quality players in the belief that slot would know how to get the most out of them. That's my thing as well. Like, how can I really blame? I want to make something clear. Roshi, I don't know if you've known me before the season or anything, but I was the biggest like FSG outer probably in the entirety of this platform who held FSG responsible. You know, my first ever TV appearance, I actually cussed out FSG on television. Imagine. I went on TV and I said FSG don't spend money, they have no ambition, but all that stuff I said on TV. But now there is nothing to say about FSG. They spent all the money we wanted. So this ain't their fault. This ain't their fault. Big up to Curtis Jones says, yep, that's my real name. See, told you guys it's his real name. Big up to Fonzie says, enemies of the club to keep us from relegation. Hey, Fonzie, that enemies of the club take now is going to bite James Redmond in the ass forever. Anyway, guys, hit the like button, subscribe. Go subscribe to Mike and Kmack. Their links in the description. Us and Emeka don't have channels. They're here on this channel whenever they can, but you get me. I'll see Emeka again, inshallah, on the Friday night show. Maybe we need to run back another crisis meeting on Thursday as well. Dudes, 2 separate panels. One more miserable than the other one. You
I
get
think
me?
they'll both be miserable this time, Husam.
Imagine we lose to PSV as well. Oh my God. If we lose to PSV Eindhoven at home, bro, it's beyond slot out at that point.
You're acting like it's not. You're
bro,
acting like it's a possibility. It's a distinct possibility. Like, yeah.
I already publicly said that if Arne Slot is the manager against PSV Eindhoven, I'm FSG out. I'm Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes out of my club. I want them all gone. If he is still the manager against Eindhoven, they're all enemies of the club.
He will. The game is what, Tuesday, Wednesday? He will be the manager. Like, they're not gonna sack him now. Like,
yeah.
Like maybe they're thinking about managers at the moment, but they're not gonna sack him. Like, it's about the hopium. I want them to sack him, but they won't now.
To be fair, it would not surprise me that one of the board was at the West Ham game. It's in London. We've got head offices in London, and they've gone to London games before. If one of them is seen at the West Ham game, that would make me think, oh, hang on a minute. And if we didn't beat West Ham, that could be a meeting after the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure we beat West Ham.
Was Tom Werner at the game today?
Yo, they're in form. Like,
no. Can someone confirm that whether Tom Werner was at the game today?
How is the guy who just brother? You just lost. Brother, you just. Oh my God! I just banned. Brother, you just
lost yourself.
Brother, you literally just lost like 5 seconds ago. Sorry, Toka. That was an honest mistake.
That's really funny.
Just unhid you. My bad.
That's really funny.
Albert, you know I messaged you from an hour ago to send you the link. You hold that. We're ending.
He was.
No, he bought.
Yeah, by mistake. I unhid him. It was just a mistake. I didn't even want to ban anyone. I was just trying to click the comment. Anyway, listen. Love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe to Kmack channel. Mike Das LFC. Both Liverpool content guys. Go check out their channels as well. And we are gonna be redirecting you to Football Terrace for the Manchester City match reaction. And see you guys over there, man. Peace out.